Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. You're here with Jessica Vasquez, Bikini Pro, Model Universe Champion for Muscle Mania, and we are here to cook a delicious bite with celebrity chef Lee White.
Hello, how you doing, guys?
I thank you guys for being here. If you haven't done so already, be sure to head on over to my subscribe button and subscribe so that you can keep up with the latest content. Today we're going to be cooking another amazing breakfast idea. So tell us a little bit about what we're making today.
Well, what I did is incorporated some jalapenos, some red bell peppers, some shallots, garlic, and we got some chicken breasts that have been cooked, just for meal prep. So instead of adding like ham or anything like that.
Processed foods, you
right.
use something a little more natural.
Right.
Okay, great.
So we're going to make like a little breakfast sandwich, or what do we call it?
We called it a fiesta tostada. So I actually had a very special request by my brother, Jason Jimenez, and he found this really awesome breakfast idea, and we decided to, make it just a little healthier. And so this is for you, brother.
Yeah.
We actually first started off with the toast, and tell us what you did here, Lee.
So what we did is, this is Ezekiel bread. For anyone that doesn't know what Ezekiel bread is, it's gluten friendly, right?
It's a healthier bread. So for those of you looking for healthier options with bread, Ezekiel is a perfect way to start.
So what we did is, growing up, my mom always called it egg in a basket, but she would cut a little circle out and just put the egg, fried an egg in there. But what we did is we actually cut around where the crust is and took more of the bread out. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill it with the veggies and the egg and put the toast on top and do it that way. So kind of fun.
That sounds so delicious.
The kids would even love this too.
They would. It's something fun for the whole family. And we were talking about this earlier, how this can be great for a breakfast idea, maybe for a Sunday brunch, or even for those of you who are training super hard and need something delicious for a post-workout meal. You're going to be getting your carbs, your proteins, and minimal vegetables with lots of flavor. So I can't wait to show you what we're cooking up over here. So tell us a little bit about what you have going on here in the pan.
So the veggies that we talked about were the shallots, the bell peppers, the jalapenos, the garlic, the red bells. We added some radish and some chicken breast. And we just sauteed this up in some organic coconut oil. I love using that stuff. It's just, to me, it's amazing. And you can use it for all kinds of stuff. You're saying my wife puts it in her hair. A lot of people use it for their lotion.
Yeah, before I talked to you, I really didn't have any use for the coconut oil besides, applying it to my body and stuff. But I've realized that it is a great, cooking oil that you can use in your kitchen that is a lot healthier. So I see that Lee is placing the bread on the veggies and the chicken that he kind of just sauteed here in the pan.
Mm-hmm. We'll do it to the other piece. Just like that. And then whatever excess you can pull off. Maybe I did too much, but we're in Texas. Go big or go home, right?
You know what? With an appetite, especially after a hard workout, or you wake up super hungry, why not? The more vegetables, the more nutrients you're getting in your body anyway. So this is just an awesome, delicious, healthy breakfast idea. We called it a fiesta tostada. And so for those of you who are like me, a lot of breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. And so if I'm able to come up with, something new, and it isn't the same thing over and over and over, it keeps things interesting in the kitchen. So for those of you who are looking for new ideas, ways to pair, your veggies with your egg whites, this is a super great idea. And like Lee mentioned earlier, it's something fun for the whole family. Now, we did chop up bell peppers and onions and some of the already pre-cooked chicken that we had. But if you watched my previous video where we cooked up a vegetarian dish, we actually had lots of vegetables that were left over. And so like I mentioned before, if you are cutting up a lot of vegetables for dinner or for a different meal, you can save those vegetables and use them again for a breakfast dish.
Yep, that's true.
Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. And so what he's doing now is he's just pouring the egg yolk right in the center of the toast that's got the center cut out. That looks so good. And did you season it with anything?
Salt and pepper, that's all I did.
I love that. I love that not only does he make delicious bites, but he keeps them simple. And so he just used a little bit of salt and pepper to season it up. And he did use some coconut oil. That's what he is sauteing the vegetables on.
So this is almost ready to flip. I can't wait to eat this. It'll be so
That
good.
looks so good. Now, have you ever had this before?
I've never done this before, the first time. First time for everything.
This is the first time. This is my first time trying this. And you know what, guys? I think this is going to be my new staple. It looks so good. I can't wait for you guys to see the final product.
Now you could even incorporate turkey bacon with this.
Absolutely. You can just really get creative with this and use all kinds of different meat that you may already have pre-cooked. You know, you can use some lean turkey. You can use some chicken breast like we did. What are other things? Maybe some lean beef. You can really just add any leftover meats that you already have cooked, pair it with some yummy, delicious vegetables, add in your eggs. And I noticed that you did use whole eggs for this, correct?
I did, but if you want to use egg whites,
Absolutely.
you can definitely do that.
So if you wanted to take out the yolk, you can actually do it with egg whites, and I'm sure it would be just as delicious, maybe a little lighter.
I'm stealing the spatula from you.
Oh, sure.
Let me use a big one.
Wow, that looks so delicious.
I enjoy it.
And you know what? I love how it's got extra on the side. I know you mentioned, oh, I think I used a little too much. No, I think I would prefer it that way.
Now, you could even add cheese to this too if you wanted to.
Absolutely. If you wanted to give it a little extra punch of flavor, you can add some cheese. Now, what kind of cheese would you recommend to add on there? Just like a Mexican cheese?
Yeah, I would do a Mexican blend or anything kind of stringy. Maybe some Oaxaca cheese. I like that.
Ooh. I think you can even add just some salsa to it. And I actually have some salsa in the fridge. I've got a red salsa and a green salsa. So we've got this Hatch Valley green chili salsa, and then Mateo's. I don't know if you've tried this one, but it says not responsible for the obsession. It's just a medium red salsa, which both are absolutely delicious.
Well, since we have two pieces, we can put one of each.
Yay! I get my own piece.
So we're about 30 seconds out. And what you want to do is you want to heat the bread up on the bottom too, so you want to kind of crisp it up as well. So that's what we're waiting for. But other than that, this is a pretty easy dish. You can probably cook this, I would say, what, in about 5 minutes?
Yeah, super quick and easy. Get those veggies pre-cut up.
Yep.
Add in the yolk.
Or if you got bad knife skills like me, you can do it pretty quick. If you don't want to do the prep.
And so I noticed that you have some asparagus here on the side.
I do, just a little, just a little added color.
And flavor. I love veggies. I don't know about you guys, but I am a veggie fanatic. Actually, my mom used to call me like a rabbit because I would just eat every veggie you can think of. I'm really not a picky eater, but I can't wait to try this.
All right, you might, since you're Miss Fitness, maybe you can get that. There you go.
Yay!
That was easy. All right, here we go.
So now he's pairing this Fiesta Tostada with, oh, he chose the red salsa.
We chose the red one, and then the back one will get the green. Do it like this.
And that's actually how I like to do it for breakfast. I'll have a little bit of each salsa just because it adds a different type of flavor.
Yeah.
good.
Fork for you.
Ooh, my favorite part, the taste test. Yay!
All right.
Bring that bad
Bring
boy
it
to
on.
me. Yes.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Oh, I gotta add some of this salsa to it. This is my favorite part.
Yummy.
Mmm. Wow.
Thanks, Mr. Brother, for relaying that one. Here, I gotta try this too.
Oh my
But
goodness.
the Ezekiel bread doesn't taste so bad with this, does it?
It is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent job, Lee.
Good job.
So we just created an amazing fiesta toast with Chef Lee White. Thank you so much for
having me.
coming.
Absolutely.
Now, for those of you watching, if you really liked what you saw or you would like to see a new recipe in the future, be sure to comment below and give us your suggestions on maybe something you would like us to cook up next time. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to head on over to the subscribe button. Subscribe so that you can stay tuned with future content. Thank you again, Chef Lee White, for coming.
Yes, ma'am.